Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday and we have good things going on. So let me start out with meal number one today. I have a half a serving of the maple waffle keto chow and I have it warm. I just made it with avocado oil. That is the easiest method for me. Your mileage may vary. Most people really like butter for the flavor and mm, oh, wow, that's really good. Too bad I only have 3 packets of it. Well, two now. So hopefully they decide to release it again because I will buy that flavor. It's really tasty. Then I have crepes, egg crepes. Uh, it's eggs and gelatin, and I put a little dash of cinnamon in there and a 1/4 teaspoon of allulose to brown them up and kind of soften the texture just a smidge. They're delightful, perfect. Uh, if you go into the mindset that these are going to taste just like crepes from the patisserie, uh, put that right outside your head. They do have a little bit of an egg taste, but not a lot, and a little bit of cinnamon really highlights it for me. And I also put a, a tablespoon of melted butter over the top, so that'll play with the cinnamon, which also matches with that maple waffle flavor from the keto chow shake. So, oh, great breakfast for me. So it's good protein from the eggs and the gelatin. And of course, we cannot live without the coffee. I mean, we could if we really had to, but I don't have to, so I don't want to. And I have water with electrolytes over here. Uh, in case you didn't know, this week already, I mean, it's kind of the weekend leading into today, has been like super exciting for your geeks. Just so you know. So if you have nerdy, geeky friends, know that we are like super jazzed, and I'm going to talk to you about like why it's an exciting week for us, and a little bit later. But first, I'm going to eat these crepes before they get cold. Uh, if you don't have a problem with keto chow, I will tell you, you also should hope that they come out with this maple waffle flavor. Mm, it's really good. They got it just right. Maple's a hard flavor to work with, so kudos to that. See you in a minute. Hey everyone. All right, so just a quick stop in before we go back to more meetings and then ultimately meal two, because I just thought I would do a little quick vlog with you and share, because earlier I mentioned that today was Geek Week Extraordinaire. And I thought I would share with you why. I promise not to get like full on nerd and go crazy, but I'm sorry, it's glowing. I don't know why. I give up. I can't do the lighting. I've got to figure something out. I need someone to just come to my house and fix it for me. So, anyways, so what happened this week? So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you saw the amazing launch back in November, the Artemis. Well, on the 11th, it successfully landed. Why is this awesome geek news? Well, because it was successful, it's incredibly powerful, it puts us back into the space game, and it paves the way for us to send a crew to Mars on the Artemis 3 in 2025. That is huge. There are a lot of reasons why this is great. I did promise not to get like too ultimately nerdy on you. We can talk about it sometime if you want to, but you might not want to. I don't know. Let me know and I'll go on it. I'll go on about it. But the next one is actually way more exciting. Like, I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed the facilities, and I usually have like news just talking in my ear. I like the soothing kind of, it's sort of like my white noise. I just have someone talking in the background and it helps me sleep. But not today, because I was I started to hear what was being said, and my mind was just like, whoa, that is amazing. And that is that the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory made the big announcement that they have finally had a fusion reaction that produced more energy than it spent. This is a nuclear fission reaction. It's the same one that makes like your stars shine, or the energy that comes from the sun. It's a huge milestone that they've been working on for decades. Uh, it's tremendous. Does it mean that we're solving all of our energy problems tomorrow? No, but does it mean that we might have some really good solutions in the next couple decades? Hopefully, if we don't ruin everything before then. Yes, it does. Yes, it's that exciting. Nuclear fusion that is not just a big old bomb. Nuclear fusion that produces energy without depleting our resources. Oh my God, it's huge. It's tremendous. I was so excited I couldn't sleep, and instead I listened to more scientists go on about it, and so that was it. Then for some fun nerd things, this happened a couple days ago as well. If you are a PlayStation 5 user, and if you like horror things, and specifically if you like Kojima, Hideo Kojima announced that he's got his new release of Death Stranding 2 coming out. And if you like Kojima games, it is gonna look amazing. Oh my God, like the graphics were already gorgeous, but this release, whoa, they took it up a notch. Holy cow, it is amazing. Now, I know if you are a video game person, you know Kojima is not everyone's flavor of game. A lot of it is very weird, and this is no exception. Weird, but it looks jaw-droppingly gorgeous. And but no, if you decide that you're not a video game player and you want to go look up these trailers because your geek friend here on YouTube is going on about it like a crazy person, just a little warning, the opener is a little hard emotionally, just so you know. Um, I will also tell you though that in Kojima games, that hardness sometimes comes full circle, sometimes not. You don't know. That's the whole thing. This was a teaser, and it looks like he's giving away all the story, but I guarantee you, when you play that game, none of this is going to make any sense. And when you get parts of it, you're going to be like, oh, now I get it. Or, what? You've got to be kidding me. So, yes, I said kitten. Uh, He, as always, he's doing it and he's making some kind of statement with his usual horrific kind of style. And I'm telling you, I'm going to disappear for about 240 hours because I'm a completionist and I like to plat all my trophies. For those of you who don't know what that means, it means getting platinum. It's like the highest tier. It means you've done everything in the game all the best way you can and found all of the hidden Easter eggs. I don't like to just bounce through and get just the story. Sometimes I will do that and then I'll go back and I'll replay it. But I really like doing fully immersed and going through every painstaking little piece, digging under every little bit, making everything. So I'll be delivering some packages because that's what you do in Death Stranding. Uh, there is so much in his trailer. I can't even tell you. I feel like we could actually just like pull the trailer and do one of those weird reaction videos where I go through and I tell you all my thoughts because they were spinning like 1,000 miles a minute. Not as exciting as I was about the nuclear fusion. I'm a big nuclear nerd, so watch out. That's a button that you don't want to push because suddenly you'll have to be taking a nap because all of the math will be spilling out. Yeah. So I will catch you guys in a little bit for meal 2. And just know that all your geek friends are super excited this week because so many really super cool things happened. Not the PlayStation, the fusion, and the space landing. So that's it. And in theory, again, my keto crate may arrive today. If it does, I haven't decided if I'll tear it down for us right now or if I'll save it for tomorrow. Oh, wait. No, I'm going to tear it down today because tomorrow I got to go to the office, and so I probably won't do a video. I will do a little community notice, though, to let you know how my bowling outing goes. All right, see ya. Have a great one. Well, here we are, meal number 2. And it's familiar foods, but with a little extra. We haven't had one of these steamed eggs in a while, the egg pudding or custard, whatever you want to call it. But I've made mine very savory. I've added a little bit of chives, salt, and black pepper, and then I topped it with a tablespoon of butter. The eggs are just eggs and water. And then I have my purple cabbage with bacon, and that is my meal too. It's a good hearty meal. It's 5 eggs, so that's what I'm having today. So I hope that you guys also are having such a nice, warm, and comforting meal today. And if not, well, I hope that you're enjoying your day anyways. So you have a great one. It is super cold here. I could not get warm today, but I have a space heater, so I think I'm just going to turn it on and turn things around. I've got a bunch of tasks to get done now, as always, but at least they're fun. I've got to send out finalized emails to some of my volunteers, and then I get to cut some PVC pipe before I have a meeting this evening for the convention. So it's a pretty good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Aha! It has finally arrived. A little bit smushed, but not too bad. So let's dig in. Finally. Can you believe it? It took like forever. Okay, let's see. We'll dig through it. Protein crouton. Parmesan herb by Shrewd Food. You know what? I've enjoyed some Shrewd Food stuff before. And I've also not liked some stuff. So this will be interesting to try. Serving size 1 container. Calories 60. Total fat 2 grams. Total carbs 2 grams. Protein 10 grams. And the ingredients are nice and big on the back, which well, fiddle dee dee, I can't get it. There you go. You can see nice and big. Milk protein isolate, Parmesan herb seasoning, whey Parmesan cheese, pasteurized milk cheese culture, salt enzymes, maltodextrin, non-fat dry milk, salt, garlic powder, powdered sugar, natural flavor, spices, contains 2% or less of safflower oil, lactic acid, powder, yeast extract, citric acid, sodium phosphate. Not the greatest of ingredients, but 2 carbs for the whole container. Depending on the day, I might eat it. In fact, I think I'll put it in my OhioCon box of this is a convention and I'm doing what you gotta do. So we'll see. And if I don't eat it, someone will. But I'm staying at the brewery, and there's like nothing that I can eat there except for the lettuce. I'm just saying, lettuce and these croutons and some dirty dressing would probably be okay. Will I feel the greatest? No. Do I think maybe I'll reconsider that since I'm feeling so great after my all the cleanup and healing of my health and figuring out the shrimp thing? Yeah, maybe I won't, but maybe I will. I will let you know when the time comes. Maybe someone will eat them before we get to there. You know how I feel about this, keto-wise. It's the peanut caramel nougat. So it does look tasty, of course. Crinkle, crinkle. Have some wrappers. 100 calories. Serving size 2 pieces, so the whole package. Total fat 7. Total carbs are 18 grams, of which 11 are fiber and less than 1 is sugar. 5 grams of erythritol. So if you are a net carber, 2 net carbs. Protein of 3 grams. It was never the total versus net that bothered me with these. It's always the ingredients. So let's see, chocolate coating, which contains MCT oil blend and prebiotic soluble fiber, erythritol, milk protein isolate, inulin, cocoa, soluble corn fiber. That's the one that I hate the most. Salt, soy lecithin. They could use a different lecithin that wasn't soy so it wouldn't have an inflammatory ingredient. Palm kernel and palm oil. It does not have the asterisk to say that it was sustainably obtained. So there's some issues there with the palm. It doesn't have that disclaimer, so it makes me very suspect about it. Water, glycerin, milk protein concentrate, non-fat dry milk, salted butter, which contains cream and salt, less than 2% each of the following soy lecithin, so it's in there twice. Salt, disodium phosphate, carrageenan, another not so great ingredient. Sucralose, that's vanillin. And then the nougat layer, which has more soluble corn fiber, glycerin, egg whites, peanuts, and milk protein concentrate, salt, vanilla flavor, and more sucralose and peanuts. So, I mean, I don't, when it's just like maybe one or so ingredient, and then I'll be like, maybe. As long as it's not an everyday thing, you're not having one every single day, we can let slide for a special occasion or something. But man, this has several not so great ingredients. So I have to say, I'm sure they are very tasty. I bet they're delicious, but it is not far enough removed from regular candy to me. I cannot recommend these, so they will not be sponsoring this channel. Not that I have any sponsors. I'm never going to have no sponsors. I like, just, it is what it is. I'm not a sponsor kind of channel. I'd rather accumulate my things and then tell you my real opinions without having to worry about whether I'm cheesing somebody off. The Monk Pack Keto Nut and Seeds. I think a lot of us have tried these. They're pretty tasty. They're not 100% like amazing, but they also aren't terrible either. And they are delicious. So calories 150. Total fat is 12 grams. Total carbs are 15, of which 4 are fiber, less than 1 gram of sugar. 8 of it is allulose. And then 5 grams of protein. So let's see. Peanuts, allulose. Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, soluble tapioca fiber, and our non-GMO corn fiber. So that's not so great. But, it's not the, I don't know. Peanut butter, palm kernel oil, and that one does have the asterisk. So that's the good news. Oh, here's not so great. Rice flour, alkalized cocoa powder, sea salt, unsweetened chocolate, natural flavor, sunflower lecithin. See, sunflower. Mixed tocopherols, vitamin E. So coconut oil and monk fruit extract. So, and then the reminder that leads to the asterisk that it was ethically sourced palm oil. So, pretty not great. Again, still really good though. I have to say I complained about the other one with that many ingredients, so I have to say probably. So, it's weird because I feel like that I have liked these before, but maybe it was the granola bar or something. I don't know. Or maybe they added something and it changed. I'm not sure. But I really like the Monk Packs, and I think they're a great company. So, but what's more likely to happen then is that this goes into the convention box and we split it up so that it's not so impactful. I could easily see us doing that. Hey, we're having a coffee and we're having our breakfast. Hey, have this one little corner, 1, 2, 3, 4 of us, boom. And everybody tries it. I can easily see that. That's the thing. Keto Crisp. I love these. And I know that they're probably also not good for me either, but I got one at Keto Palooza in a sample, and oh my god, they were so good. In fact, I'm hoping that eventually they will agree to give us samples for like one of the keto meetups, because they are that good uh, from a taste standpoint. I don't know if they're good the other way. I can't remember. I remember thinking that probably they weren't the best. But what is these days? That's why everybody gets in a dither and says don't eat manufactured products. So let's see. One bar is 220 calories, 17 grams of fat, 18 grams of total carbs, of which 10 are dietary fiber, 2 total sugars, 0 added sugars, and 4 grams of sugar alcohols, protein of 10 grams. Ingredients are almonds, chicory root fiber, whey crisps with whey protein concentrate, rice flour, cocoa butter, erythritol, milk protein isolate, whey protein isolate, MCT oil, so sea salt, natural flavors. Yeah, okay, so the ingredients aren't great. Yeah, if I complain about the keto wise, I have to complain about the keto crisp. Sad face. I didn't realize they were quite that bad. Bummer, right? But if you're going to go that route, I want you to know they are tasty. I ate one. Shrewd Food Keto Dippers. On the front, 3 grams net carbs and 7 grams of protein. They are milk chocolate. So let's see, 1 serving per container. Yay, the whole bag. You know, I mean, it's not an enormous quantity, but it's not exactly tiny either. So let's see, 150 calories, total fat of 11 grams, total carbs 14, protein of 7. Ingredients: no sugar added milk chocolate, which contains cocoa butter, erythritol, unsweetened chocolate, whole milk powder, inulin, non-fat dry milk, soy lecithin, natural vanilla extract, salt, and stevia extract. So it does have the soy lecithin, but that's the only unsavory ingredient in here. So these are probably go. And again, this is probably shareable for a couple people. You know, I say that except for that, like, you know, sometimes you get into something like this and it's gone before you even give it a second thought. Caution, caution, tasty foods. Oh, whoops, there's 2 of them. It's all, you know, it's not their fault that it took so long to get here, but I'm like, well, there we go. It's been made up for. Ross chocolates, my favorites. I love Ross chocolates. And this is dark chocolate minis with salted caramel. Ooh. Let's see, 100 per serving. A serving size is 5 pieces. And just so you know, like the Ross chocolates, they're about the size of those Gavalia squares. So it's a decent thing. 5 of those would be plenty. 130 calories, 12 grams of fat, 13 total carbs, 7 grams dietary fiber, and 2 grams of protein. The ingredients are cocoa mass, cocoa butter, inulin, erythritol, salt, natural vanilla extract, sunflower lecithin, natural caramel flavor, stevioglycosides, and whole milk powder. Also may contain almonds and hazelnut. I'm just saying, I'm not a single smidge of worry in here. I think Ross chocolates are the best. So, and it says quit sugar, not chocolate. My favorite super cheesy high-lows. Yay! You know, they went out of stock for a little bit, so now I'm stoked. I'm super excited. Let's see. And did I say? I don't remember. These are the crispy cheddar cheese and almonds. So it's like moon cheese and almonds, but it's so salty and delightful. I do love to eat these. I love these when I am cycling in the summer. They are perfect as like a little side to my lunch. I take chaffles and a nut butter, and then I chow down this too. Delicious. So it's 1 whole packet. That's why it's not that big. Serving size is the 42 grams, 1 package. Calories, 250. Total fat, 20. Total carbs 5, and protein is 12. See, great, right? And contains cheddar cheese, which is pasteurized milk, salt, cheese cultures, and annatto for color. Let's see, roasted almonds, cheddar seasoning, which is cheddar cheese powder, and I can't read it. Oops. Some kind of milk, but I can't read it. I should probably get the cheater out. Salt. I will, because it's not fair if I don't read it right. I gotta get in there. Let's do it. Oh, cultured milk. That makes more sense. Cultured milk, salt, enzymes, buttermilk powder, non-fat dry milk, yeast extract, onion powder, natural flavors, cream powder, contains less than 2% of whey protein concentrate, disodium phosphate, garlic powder, spice, paprika extract for color, and sunflower oil. I love these, so now that I see that they're coming back in stock, I probably need to go online and shop and see if I can grab myself a couple boxes. The only thing is they're a little pricey, but I think that for portioning it out and taking places, I think that it's for me, it's worth it. For others, maybe not. Maybe you just want to buy some salted almonds and some bulk moon cheeses of some sort, or Bunker Hill. Those Bunker Hill cheese crisps that are like the wisp would be great. Make your own. I don't know. I don't mind paying for it because it is perfect. Southern recipe, small batch, spicy dill pork rinds. I love me some pickle flavor, but traditionally these flavored pork rinds have been questionable, so let's see. Oh yeah. I'm going to do the ingredients first, then the nutritional breakdown. Pork rinds, sunflower oil, that's fine. Salt, maltodextrin. Why do they put maltodextrin in there? You know what? Porking Good makes a pickle seasoning that does not have maltodextrin. So therefore, Southern recipe, small batch, you could too. Has vinegar solids, garlic powder, sugar, malic acid, citric acid, modified food starch, dill, dextrose, canola oil, natural flavors, and acetic acid. See, there's a lot in there that you really shouldn't, that are not the greatest choices. And it's pork rinds, which you could fry in its own pork lard. You could fry it in pork fat. It's pork. It has its own fat. So, but you're frying it in sunflower oil, and then you're adding maltodextrin, sugar, and dextrose, and canola oil, and modified food starch. All of those things are horrible ingredients. That's too many horrible ingredients. Doing me a disappoint. Chuck Zero Keto Bar, white chocolate cookies and cream. Calories are 140. Little pale writing on light cream. So even when I show you there, look at that. I can't, I have to use my old lady cheater camera to read it. It's hilariously pale. Oh, is that even going to work? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Okay, 11 grams of fat, 14 total carbs, 11 grams of dietary fiber, 2 grams of sugar, includes 0 added sugar, and protein of 2 grams. So, let's see. Ingredients are cocoa butter, soluble corn fiber, whole milk powder, coconut flour, vegetable oils, sunflower lecithin, egg white, cocoa powder, monk fruit extract, a natural caramel flavor. Oh no, wheat gluten. Oh, my celiac says I can't even taste this. Oh man, wheat gluten. It's probably for the cookie part. What a bummer. Contains milk, egg, coconut, and wheat. Oh, I got distracted. So after the wheat gluten, it also has a protein concentrate, and natural vanilla flavor and salt. Oh, I'm blown away that it has wheat in it. Wheat in the Choc Zero. This box has done me wrong this month, with the exception that I got the double shrewd food. Those were okay. So, oh, they put wheat in the candy. What a way to end, right? What a bummer. But you know what's not a bummer? I hear people rustling downstairs in the kitchen and I smell coffee. So I'm going to have an extra cup of coffee today and I didn't have to make it. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel, right? So I hope you guys have a great day. And I know I dig on a lot of these products, but let me tell you, I'm no different than anyone else. There's certainly times when I'm going to have a day and I'm going to be like, I don't give a shit. I'm eating this keto wise. Probably not for a long time, and probably they'll be long gone eaten before it comes to that. But I'm just saying, don't let my griping and complaining get to you. If you love it, then love it. Do you? I just like to complain. I love to complain. It's my second hobby. So you have a great day. Happy Science Week. Isn't it amazing? Oh, your geeks are all excited. At least I'm super excited. I'm so excited my hair's sticking up in the back again. I'll be getting a haircut in a few weeks, so hooray! I'll talk to you on Thursday. Have a good one. Bye bye.